And a very welcome to you. This is Liam Jarrett of the Aquarian.tv. We are looking into July 2022 to how to best prepare ourselves to ride this cosmic current to the best of our abilities, truly shining forth our highest expression of our most authentic self. Let us go. My keyboard was working a second ago, but now it's not. But that's okay, because we're still gonna go. Whoa, whoa. Thrice. The power of three compels me. Okay, so we have some astrological occurrences that are coming up that will be challenging to our emotional reactions. We have Mars coming into conjunct Uranus and the North Node in Taurus. This is our values, our material world. That's things that we can sense within those five senses and how we feel about them. Their worth, what our worthiness, our self-worthiness, us valuing ourselves is a big theme. And having that attitude that you are worthy of material freaking wealth. I'm not here preaching the get rich gospel, but I mean, the power of attraction is high now, but things are really electric. Boogie woogie woogie woogie. But we can use that electricity to start pumping out more content, material, teaching, bringing more information in. Mercury is free. It loves to be in Gemini. It has a harmonious relationship to Saturn in Aquarius, a fellow air sign, putting structure to complicated situations. Receiving rewards from being progressive and unique and expressing your most authentic self unabashedly. Not ignoring our emotions and doing it robotically, but really with the sun in Cancer asking us to pour our emotional manifesting power into something that really excites you. It's almost the superhero getting a freaking booster shot of spiritual courage to go forward on the journey. Jupiter, Mars, and Aries with Chiron. The healing now being from our wounds. And we're healing together. If we wait to go out and heal the world until we fully heal ourselves, then we might just perhaps be laying in freaking bed for the rest of our lives. It's time, Saturn, Father Time. In Aquarius, what it's doing, it's making it more quantum. Saturn is the savior Soter in Aquarius. In Capricorn, it's the adversary, where we have Pluto now. So this is deep down dark corruption, behind the scenes manipulation, power in Capricornian type authoritative hierarchical positions. Seeing the courts reach out and give the states their choice of how they deal with the abortion laws. Such a controversial thing. I'm sorry to bring it up, but you gotta talk about what's going on. That's what astrology is about. I really don't predict the future ever. I'm just trying to talk about what's going on right now. It is, excuse me if I sweat in here, because my office has a wall unit and it just doesn't, it'll be so loud. So we have some challenging. Mars is going to go and conjunct freaking Uranus. This is sudden pop-offs in Taurus to shake up the earth. I wouldn't be surprised earthquakes. Let's hope not. The economy getting shook up. I'm all shook up. So, how can we best prepare to make sure that we're on a solid ground to the best we can without being a psychopathic hoarder? For the Taurus hoarders out there, and we all have some of it in us, Taurus somewhere in our chart. This will ask us to really shake it up. We can use it to shake up, break habits, and then if we don't kind of do that, then we can get shook up more. It's like looking at the Tower card, which is Virgo. Mars is exalted in Virgo. Virgo's got to tear it down. So if it's got Mars there, then bam, that's action on tearing down the tower to build a new one that's more true, in line with our authentic, beautiful self. I hate to say higher self, but what we want to do is integrate symbiosis. Symbia, my lord. Symbia. Even the idea of saying my lord, that could be an unhealthy Plutonian, Capricornian way of thinking about, dare I say, God, whose etymology goes back to goat prod, moving us up the hill, slowly but surely. This is patience. This is getting your material wealth and health very connected, solid, and stable. But moving forward, sure-footedly. This isn't a time with all this electric energy to just blaze out forward. Out not until the end of the month and when we step into Leo season. While we're in Cancer season still, we are nurturing our soul, filling up our cup, so that we bust out in Leo season, the 4th week of this month, in a child like almost foolishness, but joy. Joy to the world. My keyboard don't work because I haven't learned how to play it yet. Maybe that's a good thing. But I do got this sacred freaking bowl one time before we go into the cards. Oh, oracle behind the veil. May we reach into thy dwelling place, most humbly we come. Let us strengthen our devotion to you, Mother Goddess, the earth, and the waters, our emotional realm, and our health. You are so freaking beautiful. Sorry for treating you like shit for the past 2,000 years. Together, divine masculine and the divine feminine worked ourselves up the tree of freaking knowledge as we get this gnosis. Something about the Gnostic things is secrecy. The Aquarian isn't doing any secrecy. All those things being done in secret are getting exposed. Pluto, occult stuff, in Capricorn, authoritarian stuff. South Node in Scorpio, expect dark, conspiratorial, legit evil things to be exposed. So using the word evil, I can't usually stay away from. We create it. We gotta deal with it. So what the Aquarian doing is what the Aquarian is doing is creating an expression of trying to do not evil shit. What are you gonna do? It's made up of man. So there'll be some fucked up shit involved. But let us bring that Cancerian, motherly, nurturing compassion to ourselves, to our relationships, to our egos. Chiron in freaking Aries, that's like just ego bashing. Don't be self-deprecating or defecating. Be careful how you talk about yourself. There's magic in words. spells, curses, writing in cursive. You get summoned by the court. And they wear black robes. Like, how come no one notices the culty, creepy stuff about that? Okay, so the Knight of Pentacles reminding us to be strong in who we are. Valuing our freaking selves, our health, our wealth. And the wealth that we offer, our freaking value. You will respect me. Don't put that on my name. It's like, yeah, it's just standing up for yourself is what we're going to have to do soon as we have these conflicts coming up. With the sun is going to oppose Pluto. Oh, and then as soon as it gets, then 3 weeks later, it's going to oppose 4 weeks later, it'll oppose Saturn in Aquarius. That's like meeting the Matrix maker behind the scenes. Right now, we're meeting the Matrix maker's dark accomplice, cousin, the rejected Hades in the underworld. Has to deal with death. We can tap into that energy. What do we want to see die in our freaking lives? I could think of some stuff I probably should stop carrying forward with me. Like Weekend at Bernie's, but doing a sequels, like Weekend at Bernie's sequels 6. And he's got this rotting corpse that you're just dragging behind, and it could be an emotional attachment to a feeling, to try to hold on to that feeling forever because it keeps us comfortable even though it hurts us. This is asking us to do things uncomfortable by putting yourself out there authentically, courageously, compassionately, diplomatically, strategically. Did I say courageously? Because I meant that. Boom, boom, boom. Let's pick an oracle card. I got one that's earthy and one that is heavenly wavy. Well, I noticed that my heavenly wavy one, there's a card that was in there in the wrong direction. And it was the upside down reversed child of the cosmos. Am I forgetting that I'm a freaking motherfucking starseed in this bitch? The intelligence of the universe lies within you, as without, so within. So we are creating our within magically healing wounds, perhaps even karmic ones, perhaps from many lifetimes past, who knows? But in the here and now, we can choose to bring nourishment, encouragement, freaking love, self-love, being the mother to ourselves that we perhaps might not have had, knowing that we have the very earth and her water, our emotional mind, seat of wisdom to nurture us forward, purifying us, quenching our soul so that we could courageously go forward, shining our light pure, authentically, unabashedly. Did I say courageously? Siri, pick up a synonym for courageously. But then again, remember we said strategically and shit. But he's surrounded in gold. Just tap into that sun energy. Wherever the sun is, that's the energy. That's where the energy is. So how do we best receive it? Kabbalah. Ka is spirit in Egypt. Ba is the soul. Kabbalah is the reception of the light the spirit into the soul, into matter. The marriage between spirit and soul gives matter. It matters. Or is it the marriage of spirit and matter that gives soul? Damn, Daniel. Maybe that's a good question to reflect on. We'll come back next week. Let me know what you come up with. What came first, the chicken or the egg? By golly. Okay, but in the meanwhile, the intelligence of the universe lies within us. And let us remember, we are a child of the cosmos. We go into our cosmic familia, our soul tribe. Perhaps some stayed behind the veil because they could do more for us behind the veil than here in the material realm. Maybe a loved one departed early in our lives. Painful, angry, mad at the world. And we take it out on ourselves. Self-sabotaging. Perhaps even playing a victim. Perhaps comfortable with those things we go to escape from. Going into our feelings. Why am I just talking to myself? Damn, Liam. Yeah, we're going deep, baby. Mars and Pluto are going to go into a square. That is, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Mars and Pluto squaring. That's scorpionic energy. Shadow work. Shadow boxing. They're getting fucked up. This is like, yo, I'm gonna do some real shadow work. And then you get fucking ass whooped. But we gotta go there. Because that is the full experience. Lots of this new age stuff is love and light. If it's not love and life, it's so negative. Oh, it's called fucking reality. We're in the land of duality. And if we're just ignoring it, then we ain't climbing up the ladder. Or ascending and descending. We're off the... In Kabbalism, you ascend to the top in some versions of it. And instead of joining with the one, the Ein, the no thing, you decide to jump off and not go to the 10th or the first Sephiroth from the 10th. And you go to 11, and then you create your own 9, and you skip 10. The 9/11 occult ritual, which was totally, there's so much dark occult practices that they do at high levels, and we are learning it so that we can call it out, and that we could tap into the cosmic forces for good, because we are children of the cosmos. And we have the intelligence of the universe within. I'll put some respect on my name. That's what I was looking for earlier. Thank you, guys. There's tarot readers. I'm like, it's so precious, dog. Okay. Oh, look at the card that came out of the Earth deck. New beginnings. Dog, Adam is Mars and Aries. And then Eve is created in Cancer season. It came from the rib of the crab. The crab protects the heart. The heart is Leo. We're going to the heart. And right now, we're nurturing it so that when Leo season comes, we shine forth our new creation, our new beginning. But the new beginning starts here. Verily, you must enter into the womb if you want to be reborn into the heavens with this sacred knowledge. And we align, synchronize, sync together our timing with the timing of the heavens, because as above, so below. And then we do sympathetic magic, if you will, on a smaller microcosmic level. We control the elements and their movements and their relationships so that will happen on a higher level, which is our level. And that's how we're magicians, and that's what the magician card teaches. And if I pull the magician card here right now, That would have been so cool, but it didn't happen. Let me just keep on pulling through. It's like, give me the magician. Those tarot card people who just go through the deck until they pick one that they like. I'm so guilty of that. Seven of Pentacles. Saturn in Taurus. I was just meditating on that today. Saturn in Taurus. Mastering our world, seeing what we have. We might have more to work with than you think you have. Girl, your booty could be banging and you don't even know. You don't think so. Dude, your dancing could be great and you're just not giving yourself credit. This is a time to there's a storm coming. This is a time to check your, I'm not trying to, as I said, not hoard up. But this is a time to look at what you got. What is serving me, what's not. Let me get rid of what's not serving me. I know I say that all the time. But yeah. Start thinking progressively. Globally. But acting locally. By starting community. Which is what I'm doing Sundays, 7 to 17th of July. 11 a.m. service for the Aquarian, a conscious community, sound healing meditation ceremony, astrology, tarot, 4306 North Florida Avenue, Tampa Bay, Florida, at Labyrinth Studios. Get more information at theaquarian.tv. It is free. I will try to live stream it. And that is me stepping into my authentic, motherfucking awesome self. I'll try not to curse at the thing, but we're going to talk about adult spirituality for adults. But, I mean, what if they have children? They don't want to leave their children at home. So maybe the adult material, I mean, I'll still bring you into the mysteries of the stars and within us as without, but yeah, but maybe weekday meetups like Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday night, or Tuesday, or whatever, and where it's more like a study stuff, brainstorming, like a think tank, a worship, and then ship. They talk about the church as like a ship on the ocean. I'm a ship on the ocean. All right. So I hope you got some messages about money. I would prepare for that to be shook up a little bit. I'm sorry. For love, look at this. Leo season, depending on your chart, but Leo season is like romance. Leo, the 5th house, is the best house. Maybe. Either that, Sagittarius, or Aquarius. Who's to say what's best? They all have their own challenges and joys. May your month and all the challenges that you may face ahead be received great compassion for yourself and the world around you. Or you see this world get depressing. Maybe we just have to be compassionate without getting walked on. Usually cancers won't let you do this. This is a time to get, if you can, to break open your shell and to let love in. They could be, is that protective mother Cancer archetype part of the archetype? Can never really let love in because they're afraid of exposing that tender side of them, tender meat, and being exposed, vulnerability is a theme that we ought to consider and meditate upon. But knowing when, so we don't get hurt. I don't want to get hurt. Love hurts. Fools rush in where angels fear to tread. But dog, nothing lasts forever. Is it better to have love lost than to have never loved at all? I would argue for the former and not the latter. Now, as we ascend up the ladder of creation, may we be filled with love and light as we descend into earth and we share it. And so it is.